Welcome, beautiful souls, to the Dream Dazzle Thrive Collective. Today, we embark on a journey together, one of self-discovery, empowerment, and authenticity. Today, we dive deep into the essence of living authentically, because as Oscar Wilde once said, "Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken." So let us journey together into the heart of authenticity. What does it truly mean to live authentically? It's more than just a buzzword or a trendy hashtag. It's a way of being, a way of existing in this world that is uniquely and unapologetically you. As the great Maya Angelou once said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Living authentically is about embracing who you are at your core and allowing that truth to shine through in every aspect of your life. Living authentically looks like showing up as your true self, regardless of the expectations of others. It's about honoring your own values, passions, and dreams, even when it feels scary or uncertain. As Brené Brown beautifully put it, authenticity is a collection of choices that we have to make every day. It's about the choice to show up and be real, the choice to be honest, the choice to let our true selves be seen. But what does living authentically not look like? It's not about seeking validation from others or conforming to society's narrow definitions of success and happiness. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not, just to fit in or please others. As Steve Maraboli reminds us, embrace your uniqueness. Time is much too short to be living someone else's life. To help you embrace your authentic self, let me share with you 10 examples of what living authentically can look like in everyday life through individuals who modeled and lived these principles. Embracing your passions. Think of Vincent van Gogh, a man whose heart beat with the rhythm of colors and strokes of a paintbrush. Despite the societal pressure to conform to traditional career paths, he chose to immerse himself in the world of art, allowing his passion to guide him through the turbulent waters of uncertainty and doubt. Through his bold strokes and vibrant hues, he left an indelible mark on the world, reminding us that true fulfillment comes from following the whispers of our souls, even when they lead us down unconventional paths. Setting boundaries. Consider Maya Angelou, a woman whose words resonated with wisdom and strength. Throughout her life, she encountered countless demands and expectations from those around her. Yet she refused to sacrifice her own well-being on the altar of others' desires. With grace and conviction, she learned to say no when necessary, creating space for her own growth and nourishment. In setting boundaries, she found liberation, forging deeper connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Expressing your truth. Meet Nelson Mandela, a beacon of courage and resilience in the face of oppression. Despite the risks of persecution and imprisonment, he fearlessly spoke out against injustice, refusing to be silenced by fear or intimidation. Through his unwavering commitment to truth, he inspired a nation and ignited a global movement for equality and freedom. In the depths of adversity, he discovered the transformative power of authenticity, paving the way for a brighter, more inclusive future. Embracing imperfections. Think of Frida Kahlo, a woman whose art bared the scars of her soul. Throughout her life, she grappled with physical pain and emotional turmoil, yet she refused to hide behind a facade of perfection. Instead, she embraced her imperfections with defiance and grace, infusing her paintings with raw emotion and unfiltered honesty. In her vulnerability, she found strength, turning her wounds into works of art that spoke to the universal human experience. Following your heart. Imagine Mahatma Gandhi, a man whose life was guided by the principle of ahimsa, or nonviolence. Despite the allure of power and prestige, he chose to follow the quiet voice of conscience, leading India to independence through peaceful resistance. In the face of doubt and uncertainty, he remained steadfast in his commitment to truth and justice, showing the world that true strength lies not in force, but in the unwavering pursuit of what is right. Celebrating diversity. Picture Martin Luther King Jr., a visionary leader who dared to dream of a world where all people are judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Through his words and actions, he challenged the status quo, calling attention to the inherent dignity and worth of every human being. In his vision of a beloved community, he embraced diversity as a source of strength, weaving a tapestry of unity from the threads of difference. Practicing self-compassion. Consider Mother Teresa, a woman whose love knew no bounds. Despite the immense suffering she witnessed, she refused to lose sight of her own humanity, cultivating a deep reservoir of compassion and kindness within her heart. In her service to others, she recognized the importance of self-care, nurturing herself so that she could continue to be a beacon of light in a world shrouded in darkness. Taking risks. Imagine Amelia Earhart, a trailblazing aviator who dared to defy gravity and soar to new heights. Despite the risks of flying solo across the Atlantic, she refused to be grounded by fear or doubt. With unwavering courage, she took to the skies, breaking barriers and expanding the horizons of possibility for women everywhere. In the thrill of adventure, she found freedom, reminding us that life is meant to be lived boldly, without regret or hesitation. Honoring your values. Picture Rosa Parks, a woman whose quiet defiance sparked a revolution. In the face of segregation and injustice, she refused to give up her seat on a bus, igniting a movement for civil rights that reverberated around the world. Despite the threats and intimidation she faced, she remained true to her principles, standing firm in her belief that all people are created equal. In her act of defiance, she became a symbol of courage and conviction, inspiring countless others to stand up for what they believe in. Finding joy in authentic connections. Imagine the Harlem Renaissance, a vibrant cultural movement that celebrated the beauty and resilience of the African American experience. In the heart of Harlem, artists, writers, and musicians came together to create a community where creativity flourished and souls were nourished. Through their shared experiences and mutual support, they found solace and strength, forging bonds that transcended race, class, and gender. In their authentic connections, they found joy, weaving a tapestry of belonging that continues to inspire us today. As we close this chapter on authenticity, remember this: the world needs your unique light, your voice, and your truth. So dare to be boldly, unapologetically yourself, and watch as your life transforms into a masterpiece of authenticity. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep dreaming, dazzling, and thriving. You've got this. Thank you for joining us on this journey of inspiration at Dream Dazzle Thrive Collective. Remember, we're here to empower you, one situation at a time. Stay inspired, stay empowered, and be well.